I found myself down a dark side street, mimicking the shadowy corridor in the recesses of my soul. I enter my lair and spot a familiar pile of gaming history. As I grab the cold plastic, images of the past flood my mind. I knew what I had to do. The Sega CD was a great system. It was a hotbed for many FMV and point-and-click adventures. When I was a young robot, I wanted fast-paced, quick-moving games. I was used to platforms and airplane shooters. So, initially, I was very turned off by point-and-click. That required reading text. Why the hell would I want to read text when I'm playing a game? I can read text in real life. Then I discovered Rise of the Dragon. I didn't give this game the respect it deserved because I was expecting something more action-packed. Nevertheless, the game was highly underrated by many of us during those days. This game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where you play a hard-boiled private eye with a knack for solving cases. The cinematic stills in this game are great.
There you go, baby. Have a nice trip.
Weird art and great presentation, just like a comic book. The mayor's daughter is dead and you need to find the scum that killed her. Your quest leads you to search all corners of this world. Your first friend, the Jake,
Yo, kiss up. What you want?
is quite possibly the best and worst character in the game.
Oh my god. Shandi!
When you first play this game, you'll probably mess things up without knowing it.
Oh my god. Shandi!
You'll also die, a lot.
You try to scream for help as the huge rats swarm over you.
Then you'll notice the great voice acting by some familiar voices of the time.
You have failed us, Brother Lou.
Thanks a lot for standing me up last night, you jerk. I had a really special time sitting at home watching Rambo 12.
Rambo 12. Ha 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 ha.
It's where my daughter was last seen. Look for someone called the Jake.
Shandi!
Initially, the game can seem very intimidating because you don't know where to go, but if you take your time and listen to everything people say, you'll be on your way.
Doom! Doom! We're all doomed!
The first thing that really helps this game shine is the awesome voice acting and visuals. Everything moves, everyone speaks. You bring a gun to the club, you get hurt. You pick a fight, you die. You make the Jake angry,
Get out of my face!
you mess up. Moving on, your quest is to find out why the mayor's daughter got killed by some weird new drug. The mayor, who looks like former President Nixon, is a big bag of shit.
You are the effing jerk who hired me for this gig, remember? And then you act like I'm radioactive when I try and get in touch with you.
I pulled you up from the gutter. And if you don't do this the way I tell you to, you'll end up right back there.
Shandi!
I'm going to very quickly run through some of the story here. Your quest leads you from place to place looking for clues. You steal drugs, open safes, blow up panels,
Look, it's that private investigator guy. Let's tell the boss.
steal IDs,
Security pass, please.
and even get a hover car.
Need a good used hover car? Momar's Cars has the answer for you. Come down and check out our fine selection of new and used hover cars.
This guy looks like one of the programmers or something. Anyway, you have to come back to your apartment by the end of each night because if you fall asleep on the sidewalk, important items get stolen.
Ah, home sweet home. This bed might be kinda lumpy, but it sure beats sleeping on the sidewalk.
This game has some really innovative ideas for its time.
No, wait!
Hi, Blade. Wanna play house? Blade?
Guess again.
You blow up factories, give the mayor VHS tapes, discover the secret of the drug, Save your girlfriend,
Thank God you're safe.
or not,
No!
and save the city.
Walking off into the sunset, you bask in the warm glow of Karen's affection.
The only part that doesn't fit in, but I still love, are these 2D side-scrolling action stages.
Show me your pets.
You'll have to keep in contact with all of your buddies and watch characters constantly.
Hunter, we gotta talk, but not at the dome. Word on the street is that some...
Everything is on a timer, but it doesn't matter. You'll enjoy exploring.
You'll soon be dead.
The game feels like it gives you complete control over your environment. You can waste time doing nothing and getting nowhere. You probably will for a few hours before you get the hang of it. This game has just the right amount of exploration, but it's completely helped by the great voice acting. I really cannot say enough about it. You can find handfuls of interesting conversations throughout the city.
What else have you heard?
Many things, William Hunter.
People around here call me Casey Jones.
My name is Blissful Harmony.
There are also multiple ways to do everything. If you mess something up, there is most likely a way to fix it. If not, just reset a save file. This is one of those games that allows you to save anywhere at any time. This is great. It doesn't really break the game, it's quite fair. You can choose to hit on a former classmate to get by.
How about getting together a little later for dinner and a drink or something? Sounds like fun.
It sure does.
Or you can spray some drug in her face so she can let you through.
Oh, wow! I feel funny. Ooh.
You can walk into a building using the front gate, or you can land on the roof with your hover car.
Everything looks in order. Go right in.
You can choose to do the action stages and get a better ending, or you can let the Jake die. It's all up to you.
I hear they got your girl snatched.
Those bastards will pay. Oh no. Jake, little buddy. Looks like the Jake is resting. No, he's dead.
Why is he suddenly your little buddy? He barely helped you along the way. Also, why is he the only person who didn't get a live-action counterpart on the video phone? Why?
Shandi!
Why?
Shandi!
This game has tons of replay value. It's like playing through a fun movie and seeing new things each time. I just didn't know how good it was until I decided to put some time into it with an open mind. What a great gamble. 20 years later I'm still replaying this game. I can beat it very quickly now, but I still enjoy it every time. Do yourself a favor and play the Sega CD version of this game. You won't regret it. I give this game 5 Momars, 1 Jake, and 2 Brotherloos.
Show me your pets.